Alright, since my last video didn't save, I'm going to record this again for you. This is um, just going over the review right quick, so those of you who want to check and make sure your review is correct, then you can look at it here. Holy sites in Jerusalem for the Muslims. That would be in Jerusalem, that'd be Dome of the Rock. For the Jews, that would be um, the Wailing Wall, which is that wall that's right next to the Dome of the Rock. It's the only original part of their temple left. Uh, Wailing Wall. And the Christians, there's a bunch of them because Jesus did stuff all over Jerusalem, but like Jesus' tomb or Golgotha, that's the hill where Jesus was crucified on. What is the Dome of the Rock? Going back to here, I apparently spelled that wrong. There we go. Dome of the Rock is the spot where Muslims believe that Muhammad rose to heaven. Mediterranean climate. Mediterranean climate like. The Mediterranean climate is hot, dry summers, and cool, wet/mild winters. How does it differ? The way it differs is that you can grow crops and stuff there like olives and things that need lots of, and grapes, things that need a little bit uh, more rain to grow on because it gets a little bit more rain than the other places. Because the rest of Saudi Arabia is uh, dry compared to that. What changed in Southwest Asia? Wetter does not have three T's. Wetter. Page 504 it says that that's when the Islamic religion really started taking control and spreading out throughout the region. So it'd be the religion. Religion was changing, and with that, the government was also changing. But religion was changing, and government was changing. Changing. Why is the Jordan River important? Well, it provides fresh water to places that don't have fresh water. Remember, fresh water is one of the biggest, most valuable resources for the region. So it gives fresh water to the surrounding areas, and it provides a natural boundary for Israel and Jordan. Okay, Zionism, that is basically patriotism for the Jewish people. It's proud to be a Jew, but it's a movement to claim Israel for the Jewish people. It worked. Right after World War II, they got it. PLO is kind of the opposite of that. It's the Palestine Liberation Organization. And they were there to get back Israel for the non-Jewish people or Arabic people. OPEC stands for Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, and it's all those countries that are there in the Middle East, and some in Africa, and some in South America. I think Venezuela's on there. Basically, what they do, like Iraq, Iran, Dubai, UAE, all those places around the Persian Gulf, they regulate gas prices because they have the most of it, so they regulate the gas prices around the world. Refinery, it takes the crude oil and refines it and makes it into useful products. Pilgrimage is a journey for religious purposes. For the Muslims, it's a journey to Mecca. Which is a holy site, which we'll get to in a second. Desalination is taking the salts from salt water, taking the salt out, sounds better. Salt water to make it fresh water. Kurds are a stateless group of people who live in Iraq, Iran, Turkey. Basically don't have a home. They are a group of people that just kind of live on those territories. They don't have their own state. Golan Heights is a hilly plateau overlooking Jordan River. Suez Canal is a man-made canal that links the Mediterranean. Google, correct me. That's not it. Rainian Sea to the Red Sea. West Bank is disputed territory in Israel along the west side of the Jordan River. Mecca is the holiest site for the Muslims. It's where Muhammad did a lot of his teaching. Muhammad, the founder of Islam, did a lot of his teaching. Where they take their pilgrimage. Mesopotamia means between the two rivers. It's talking about the Tigris and Euphrates, which are right below. It's ancient civilization that's in between those two rivers. Civilization, spelled that wrong. Between the Tigris and Euphrates. Tigris, Euphrates, both are the same definition. A river in Mesopotamia / modern day Iraq. Very important because of farming and irrigation around its freshwater source. Same definition for those two. Founders of each religion, Judaism would be Abraham. Christianity would be Jesus. Islam would be Muhammad. This is Taliban is a very strict government in Afghanistan. They had strict laws. They hid terrorists, and they basically that's it. The government, strict laws, hid terrorists in Afghanistan. Salt Flat Desert is a desert that is dry and uninhabited. dry and uninhabited. Usually it is very hot. Obviously, it's a desert, and it's dried up, left behind the salt. Dried up body of water that's left behind salt. Poorest country in the Middle East is Afghanistan. Google that, it'll probably say Oman, but it's our Yemen. It's Afghanistan. It's what your book says. 5 pillars of Islam are faith, prayer, charity, means giving to the poor, fasting, and pilgrimage. All right, hope this helps. Study this. Do your Kahoot with the test questions on there. You should be fine. Everything will be good for your test. If you have any questions, just let me know, but I'll share this video on Google Classroom.